I want to talk today about how you can use Blackboard Collaborate to communicate with and teach your classes remotely. I'm going to show you a simple way to present PowerPoints to your students when they're watching from home or from other places. They can use their phone, their tablet, their computer, and it's really not that hard, and I just want to show you a few quick things. The first thing you want to do is you want to go to the class that you're teaching, that you're going to do the Blackboard Collaborate with. I'll choose this one. And you want to go to Tools, and then you want to go to Blackboard Collaborate, and you want to click on Create a Session. So then you have a whole bunch of options, but only a few of them you need to worry about. You need to worry about the start time and end time. So you can change the start time and end time by clicking here, the date and the time and so on. I'll just go with the default. You click the end time as well. You can choose again the date and the time and so on. Early entry allows students to log in 15 minutes prior to the session starts. Scroll down. You don't really need to worry about any of these options at all. It has options for downloading files to the Blackboard Collaborate session beforehand, but that doesn't really work well with PowerPoint, so I'll show you how to do it a different way. And then the last thing you need to do is go here and click on Save. Next thing you want to do is make it available for your students to access. You want them to be able to get to the session. So what I always do is I'll go to the icon for the course and it'll say add link to course. So I'll click on add link to course, and I have on my course content page, I have a folder called folder for link containing link for Blackboard Collaborate. I'll just click on that and I'll go to save. And now when I go to my course content and folder containing link for Blackboard Collaborate, there's a link right there that students can click on to start the Blackboard Collaborate session. So you're going to want to start the session by clicking on that link also. So I'm going to click on it. And the first time you do, well, I'll say join room, and you just choose save file, and it'll download it to wherever it downloads. I'm using Firefox, so it goes here, and I click on open file. The first time you'll actually have to download the app to your computer, and just click on run, and then some options will pop up momentarily. It's loading. It doesn't take very long. Select connection speed, cable DSL, and then the session is up and running. And there's some things here. You have this box that you can start recording. If you want to record the session, you click on that before you start. You also have a window over here who will tell you which students are logged on. Right now, I don't have anyone logged on. I have a test student account, so I logged on as a test student, and you can see it says that I'm logged on as the moderator, and then my test student is also here. What you probably want to do is give your test student some access to the class, and you can see right here that the options are that you can give your students are shown. This one right here, my test students chat permissions are off. If I click on this, now my test student has chat permissions and they can type messages in the chat window. And you can see my test student has typed a message there asking for help on a particular problem. In order for your students to hear you talk, you need to have a microphone. A lot of computers have them built in, or you can plug in an external microphone. The way that you activate those is right here. So I can click on talk, and right now I'm getting feedback because I have my test student account open and I have my account open also. So if I activate the microphone, I'll get feedback through both of the accounts I have open on the same computer. But that's how you would allow your students to hear you, clicking on the talk. You can also display a video of yourself. It shows up very small on your computer, but it shows up bigger on theirs. So those are two things. Now, if you want to download a PowerPoint, what you need to do is you need to open the PowerPoint on your computer. So I've opened this particular PowerPoint on my computer. Right now, my students cannot see this. So what I need to do is I need to go to, on Blackboard, to Tools, to, that's on, actually that's PowerPoint on, let me see, let me get to the right place again. Hold on. I've got so many windows open, it was hard to find the Blackboard Collaborate window. So I go to Tools, Application Sharing, and Share Entire Desktop. So now it's sharing my desktop, and now my students can see the PowerPoint that I have here. So this is what my test student would see. They would see my desktop. And I can run the PowerPoint on my desktop just like a normal PowerPoint. I can scroll through it. I can point to, I can use all the functions, and my students can follow along because I have the talk on, and they can ask questions through the text window and so on. It's really not that hard to use the basic functions. One thing I should mention is that I always like to go here. Let's see if I can find it. I closed the window for when you do record, your students can watch that recording later. It's saved to a particular place in the Blackboard folder. I'll show you. If you go to Tools and scroll down to Blackboard Collaborate, if you've recorded it, it'd be listed under Recordings. And I don't have any recordings there right now. So the basic functions of Blackboard Collaborate are fairly straightforward. Other more complicated stuff takes a little bit more practice, and I can help you with some of those things, or Laurie can help you as well because she knows how to use it really well.